Hey everyone, welcome back to Ixion. I'm Afro Luigi, and we have picking up right where we left off. AVA airlock has been disabled. Not a huge deal, we have 4 of them. We only need 20 more polymers, and we're actually almost about to get a huge influx of polymers from our waste treatment centers. Alright, time to turn you guys back on though. Come on, tick over. Because once that is done, we for sure will have enough polymers. Because we're 14 away, that puts out 20. This is gonna put up. Yeah, we have enough. We're gonna do it.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun. The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tiqqun.
Countermeasure. Oh, the polymers are done. Are they being delivered? Yep, 2 away. And there we go. Okay, we're going to pause this while we're moving. Because the extra hull damage is not good. Good thing I upgraded the build speed on the EVA airlocks, didn't I? I did not. Well, hopefully 4 of them accelerates the build time. Come on. Well, thankfully, I don't think we're in... Yeah, we're over halfway. We're not down that much hull.
The Piranesi has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased. He will attack more frequently.
Yep. Good thing. We're just going to go over here. We're going to hit the button. And we have to survive 5 cycles. I think we'll be able to manage that. Watch this, we have to get the Tiqqun over there to do it. Watch as we end this episode right over here. Actually, we can gather those materials once we're over here. Alright, time to move the Tiqqun again. They'll never catch us. So glad I upgraded the Tiqqun's engines. Yeah, plus having batteries everywhere, it's just so sweet.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, what's going on over here? Administrator, we must keep moving forward. The PSR system cannot be our final resting place. Dead or success is taking an irrevocable hold on the crew. Alright, let's have a look around. Anyone? Any sectors not happy? Oh, I saw a negative somewhere. Section 5 is negative. Of course they are. They've got nothing here to entertain them with. So, let us build. Yeah, we're going to be nice. We're going to go over to stability. We're going to build them a hull temple. And we're going to build them an alternate life center. That's going to require me to bring over 40 more people from Section 4. to Section 5. Oh, 12L is about to become unusable for our purposes.
Population transfer complete. The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tiqqun.
Well, 3, 2, 1, 0.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Icarus 3 has detonated and activated the pulsar. The crew of the Iceberg had time to enter the cryonic pods before life support infrastructure was neutralized.
The Piranesi has been defeated.
Wow. That is actually a really cool effect of the pulsar going off like that. So, we need 2 science ships. Let us actually bring this back online. Alright, who is going to... We have the Darwin and Calypso. I'll send Darwin to the Piranesi. That seems appropriate. Something tells me I'm going to need the Tiqqun over here, though. So, we're going to start gathering resources over here.
A probe has completed its scan.
Alright, and... Right, Silicon. You know what? Do it like that. Darwin will send to the Piranesi. Calypso we will send... Oh, we can't retrieve those guys quite yet. Darwin to the Piranesi.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
We have successfully entered the Piranesi through a breach in its hull. All the doors and airlocks not damaged by the pulse have closed. Most systems that are visible appear to have melted. The wall ooze a black, gritty oil. That's not creepy at all.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Oh, they're still negative. Don't worry, they'll get better in a minute. And our overall trust is still positive, so... Oh, they're happy again. I guess they're happy we're not under attack by the Piranesi anymore.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The interior of the Piranesi has been severely damaged. Blue fire still flickers in the corner of the ship. Whole areas have collapsed in on themselves. Some of the debris looks almost organic. We have taken pictures of what appears to be biological neural networks, seemingly used in the activation of the ship's airlocks. Drones litter the floor and hang from broken piping. On our way to the storage location, we passed a huge translucent pod. Decaying bodies float in the white bath of liquid it contains. You can see the color of their uniforms, crew from the Edamanki. Despite the many obstacles, that was a stomach. That was a stomach, or of some sort. Anyways, despite the many obstacles, we have reached the devices that hold the Remus coordinates. We are ready to activate transfer. Oh, I was right, we needed the Tiqqun over there. Oh, you can kind of see it as this little orange. That's not a little orange dot, actually, but yeah, that's Actually, we don't need 3. Actually, let's pause this. We don't need 4 EVAs. Let's turn 1 off. We don't need that many shit. We don't need that many. And that is an impressive looking ship. Definitely not made for habitation though, because this game is the fact that the Tiqqun rotates and establishes no artificial gravity, that ship was not meant for humans. Oh, we gotta wait for the moving thing to go away. There. Connect and extract. Meanwhile, Calypso, actually, you go get ready to set up the colonization effort.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Has our kill count changed yet? No, so it only counts people die. The kill count only counts people that die on the Tiqqun. Losing science ships don't count for that. Three, 2, come on. 1.
A science ship team has completed.
Transfer is complete. All lights are green. We took advantage of the time it took to recover the coordinates to analyze what was left of the systems on board the Piranesi. The use of its main weapon and the Edamanki's defensive efforts left it terribly weakened. The ship still seems to vibrate, with what perhaps could be called its final breaths. It should not be long before it fully collapses in on itself. We should get as far away as possible. When this amalgamation of evil technology breathes its last at the end of its agony, it could be devastating. All right. Move to the next system. Because we are going to do a colonization test. And we're also going to retrieve these guys over here. Just in case we're going to need these guys in the future, let's finish upgrading the EVA airlocks. Because I made that mistake once, I'm not making it again. Interesting, they actually go ahead instead of just, if they'd changed their course slightly, they would have made contact earlier. Oh, of course the Tiqqun goes straight through. Alright, let's have a look at what the damage for this weather zone causes.
A science ship has arrived at its destination. Caution. Entering stellar storm.
Alright, let's go inside. Pause. Magnetized dust clouds surround the station. Our power supply is at risk. Oh, that's an interesting effect. Does it just drain the batteries quicker? So it's entirely possible our ships are immune to the effect. I'm not going to risk it, though. Oh, that's cute. The fact that Tiqqun is moving is keeping our transports from entering the cloud because they're trying to rendezvous ahead. Alright, now that we're here, turn off avoided. Event available. Establish advanced things. There. We're going to pause this because we have to go back in. We need 200 colonists from Sector 4. Wait, was it 400 or 200? 200, sorry. And only colonists. Now, oh, resources are starting to arrive. I think we're going to need more food, or does it only require 18 food? It requires 20 food, so yeah. We are probably going to need to build more housing, though. We'll wait and see. Maybe we could live with a little bit of homeless.
Population transfer complete.
Oh yeah, we're not even getting a penalty for that from that level of homelessness. And oh, you are collecting colonists. There iron over there? Oh no, we've already used up all. There's no iron over there. Or if there is, we already mined it all.
A probe has completed its scan.
Yeah, we're not going to leave without getting all the science possible, even though we really don't need it at this point. I love how they don't have to walk over there, they're just going to teleport there. Although story-wise they'd be lined up waiting to go down to the planet, so it kind of makes sense that it'd be instantaneous, that they'd be there while they're waiting. Oh, Darwin, you should come back. I'll send science ships to these guys. Oh, I can. Yeah, I also want to collect all those cryopods. We're not leaving anyone behind.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun. A science ship team has completed a task.
All right. The temporary test colony has now been established. The colonists will periodically transmit reports on their progress. These will provide us with valuable field data. And now we wait. Oh, we don't even need two of these guys up, do we? No, two of them is not enough. We need three at least. Bigger wrench, of course. Oh. Well, we're not going to be worried about basically anything, actually. We've got lots of resources. Unless the next system is absolutely strangled for resources, we're in good shape. This sector is not happy because of having more unopened cryonic pods. So, actually, has this place got a space specialization yet? No. Alright, let's build them an alternative life center then. Let's make them a little bit happy. So we are actually going to need more people for this sector, aren't we? Yeah. So let's bring over 15 more crew from Sector 4. We're in Sector 6, yeah. Yeah, so I sunk the Piranesi with an iceberg.
Population transfer complete. An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Yeah, poor Piranesi. Well, soon we'll have all the cryopods transferred. And we're stocked up on water again, actually. So let us actually make these all avoided. Yeah, because once those cryopods are loaded, what we're actually going to do is we're just going to quickly pop across, collect those cryopods, then come back. Like that. We're just waiting for the construction ships to return. You know what? Let's have everyone dock at the Tiqqun. We can let that build up a little.
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
Yeah, it makes sense that there would be a lot of interference and danger around a pulsar. The fact that there's a partially habitable planet, I think, is in fact a miracle. Oh, look, we actually have science to spend. And turn off avoided. Go get the science team at risk to their ship and lives to take down the Piranesi. I should be able to build a shrine to the Iceberg. I kind of want to bring the Tiqqun over to this. See if I can get the Tiqqun over to that unknown structure, actually. Let's do that. Can we bring the Tiqqun? We can. Let's see if there's any special event for bringing the Tiqqun to the other version of the Tiqqun.
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
It doesn't tell us how long until this is resolved, does it?
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Is there nothing to see? Oh, there it is. It's not much to look at, to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed. And there's not even a debuff for stability for being in the wreckage of another Tiqqun. I'm going to cut the episode here. I'll be right back once that colony has resolved itself. Alright, there's an important message. What is it? We have completed our colonization study of PSR B1257 plus 12E. Colonization success rates of planets like 12E are estimated to be 34.8%. Interesting. Please authorize extraction and repatriate them. Let's bring them home. I did do some experiments off camera. enabled the silicon mining over here, and apparently the ships can travel safely through this storm here, at least if they're upgraded. Not sure if they're non-upgraded ships can safely traverse it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Colonists have prepared for extraction. They are waiting for cargo ship retrieval. Just going to be popping in and out constantly, just like that. That's the nice thing about hanging out in orbit. It's going to be nice and quick to repatriate them, and then we're off to the next system. Okay, that's everyone aboard. And let's move them. Only colonists from Section 1, Section 4. We have 200 colonists? Yeah. There. Send them home. And we have nothing else to do here. We'll do a quick once over to make sure I didn't miss any science, even though I doubt it. What's ice? Yeah, they don't put stuff way out here. There's just these initial rings. So, we're going to leave scan view, charge the Ixion engine.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedure.
Yeah, we're familiar with that line. We'll charge.
Ixion
Initiate. Let's see if we found Remus. Sound design on this game, I absolutely adore it. Interesting. Everything was yellow. Yellow usually means bad or toxic.
Full jump complete. Running. I sense Remus. We have reached the Ilia system. Structural failure of the Tiqqun is near. We should initiate.
Alright. Let's have a look. Palatine. Find Remus. There should be... Oh. That makes it nice and easy. Hull integrity dropping still, despite the fact we have 3 up. Guess we're using 4. Actually, we don't really need 3, because we're only at -5. And as the hull drops, these things become more efficient, so it'll balance itself out. Calypso, check out Palatine.
A science ship has arrived.
What's going on here? Despite the interference from the intense cloud cover of Palatine, our probe was still able to detect unusual high levels of mercury on its surface. The planet's environment is toxic, but should not pose a problem for our teams. We have landed on Palatine near the highest registered concentrations of mercury. A huge river of the element flows over a cliff, a waterfall in silver, ending in an ocean several kilometers away. Well, we have the alloys to spare. Let's see if we can find more things to study. Oh, there's another science project right over here with some iron. I do want to save Darwin for Remus, though. Because there's definitely going to be a science project over there. Plutarch. Interesting. Those are that name's a villainous one in X4 in the X universe, especially X Rebirth. Plutarch Mining Corporation. We have meet with the Ashtonites on. There are people there already? Darwin, off you go.
Greetings, people of the VBS Tiqqun. I am Agora of the 3rd generation. We, the Ixion Guides, know that you have been searching for Remus for a long time. However, we have established a delicately balanced ecosystem here on this planet that cannot suffer your presence. We remember Dolas as our first and closest ally, as the one who made the Neocon Parsheville teachings visible. Pioneers of genetic conatus, you have suffered repression, persecution, and extermination. In memory of the doors you opened for us, of our common past, it is our turn to open the door for you. There is a way for you and your crew to join us. You may be a part of our community. Shape it. We will no longer be we. You will no longer be you. We will become us. For this to happen, you will need to be genetically optimized for life on Remus. We will incorporate your genetic heritage into our society. You will follow the elder process my predecessor applied to us. You will be adapted to the planet's gravity, to photosynthesize. You will live in symbiosis with Remus. Let me be clear. Humanity's mistake has been its attempts to transform ecosystems, to deny its place in them. We do not terraform, we change. We are not intruders. We are a crystalline part of the ecosystem. You will live longer and work according to your abilities and passions. Our elites guide us with pragmatism, intellect, empathy, and with sensibility. We have no other interest than to follow genetic conatus. Let us show you the new cradle of humanity. Trust in genetic conatus. We followed a self-similar pattern.
Oh. Okay, I'm not sure I liked that. Because they're talking about, like,
An accident has
a
occurred
system
in the
that
Tiqqun.
that isn't flexible can't survive that well. That sounds like
A
putting all your
science
eggs
ship
in
has
one
arrived at its
basket.
destination.
I want to see if there's other planets we can find. And another thing about that, like the Living Harmony thing, is it sounds like they've given up the stars. They've tied themselves to this one planet. And I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Angora of the 3rd generation, representative of the Ashtonites, have invited us to send a delegation to Remus to observe their community and way of life on the planet. Administrator, we were greeted most solemnly by the Ashtonites. Their morphology is different to ours, taller and thinner. Their skin has a slight green shade to it. Atmospheric readings indicate that oxygen is present, but in insufficient quantities to support the unadapted Tiqqun crew on Remus without respiratory assistance. We have not witnessed any signs of poverty or conflict, and the population density is much lower than that of the Earth we left. That so far sounds fine, but there's going to be a catch. You know, I am going to move some things around. Actually, we can build a third science ship. Vulcan.
A science ship team
Almost
has
all of
completed
Palatine's
a
weather
task.
systems have been infiltrated by Mercury. The resulting dense and toxic cloud cover would not prove conducive to the development of life or any potential colonization efforts. Sure, locate the source of the river at least. See what's going on.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We have met with the Ashkanite representatives. We were surprised at first by the limited ceremony of what seems to us as a momentous occasion. Received on a beach, we were then taken to a cliff hut that looked out over their ocean. Many Ashkanites joined the gathering. Some simply watched, others inspected our suits and devices. Following our exchanges with Angora and the other members of the Ashkanite hierarchy, a proposal was made. If we agree to join them, the Ashkanites will reveal the location of temples within the Ilia system. Each temple contains a fragment of a blueprint for a bioengineering center. Constructing this on board the Tiqqun will allow us to adapt ourselves for life on Remus. Let's leave and come back for now. Let's figure out more of what's going on. Okay, Darwin, go check out Vulcan. Aventine. How's my third science ship coming? Okay, it's under
A
construction.
science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah. The team of Calypso discovered the source, a huge lake of mercury from which the liquid metal flows. During survey efforts, Jean Blanc fell into the lake and seems to have ingested large quantities of mercury. They were saved by the team, but mission reports detail Jean Blanc experienced multiple hallucinatory visions from the exposure. Jean Blanc describes witnessing UN attacks on Dolos infrastructure, wars and famine sweeping across Earth, massive crowds being crushed together, fleeing from deadly mobs. Dolos security protocols recommend Jean Blanc be transferred to an infirmary immediately. Okay, I thought she had died, not, Okay, repatriate and return to the Tiqqun.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, scope off to Plutarch. This is the team of the Darwin. We've landed on Vulcan. Proximity analysis indicates the comet is shedding large amounts of boron. Significant electromagnetic disturbances have also been detected. They appear to be similar in nature to those we have observed on the Rokosky comet in the Immortan system. More spheres, damn it. Numenor. Back to the Tiqqun. Get your extra crew member back.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What's the science lab have?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Naomi Protocol commencing DDoS attack to flood Eden Vigilance Network. This is Francesca Alvarez of Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate. We're once again taking the liberty of overriding Dolo's protocols in order to contact you. We did some analysis on Eden after she was attacked by the Piranesi PA. We've unearthed some interesting files. Information on Remus and numerous colonization protocols were present in Eden's database from the beginning of the Tiqqun mission. And that's not all. We also discovered details on another viable exoplanet within the Ilia system. The planet was Romulus. This planet has been masked so that it doesn't appear in any reports you receive. We've put in some place administrative countermeasures, and we encourage you to send a team to the planet. Ooh, that sounds much better. Alright, let's find this other planet. Oh, Romulus. It's already appeared there. Do we have a free ship? Scopes at Plutarch. Let's do that. First readings from Plutarch reveal the planet to be a gravitational aberration. Potential sites for analysis have been located. Exoskeleton technology will allow our team to begin. Summary of intelligence. Fragmentary transmissions from the Scope's crew are coming through an extremely rapid rate. They say they've arrived on site and have been working for instructions for several cycles. Uh-oh. There's temporal anomalies going on there. That thing's in a different time stream, or there's... if it's gravitational anomalies, time travels quicker in higher gravity, or lower gravity, one or the other.
In the Tiqqun. A science ship team has completed.
Alright, we ventured down into the crevices of Vulcan, seeking the source of the electromagnetic disturbances. Entering a small cave full of luminescent boron crystals, we stopped to take readings. Results seemed to vary. Proceeding further, and we found a large floating gray sphere, similar to the one found by the Thal's crew. After liaison with the Tiqqun scientific community, a number of controversial theories have been put forward, and proposals made for possible experiments that might be attempted on the sphere. Debate continues. I've noted a growing fascination for the sphere among the other expedition members. This is absurd, since it's obviously only for me. Analyze the sphere under strict psychological surveillance. Now, with all this science, we can basically finish the research, can't we? Oh, we can't research that yet for some reason. So let's upgrade the insect farms, which we haven't done at all. Lupercal. A lot of planets in this system. Hopefully we can get some answers. Although this episode's running a little long, so I'm going to end it here and we will explore the mysteries of this system in the next episode. Bye.